going on, everybody? It's me again, Oh My Rod. I know it's been a while, but life happens. But I wanted to show you guys some really cool finds that I got recently at Salzer's, which is a local music store that I sometimes go to. This year, one of my goals is to not really buy a whole lot of things, but instead go to shows more, and I've been doing a lot of that. However, sometimes the collector in me or the music fanatic in me just gets the better hold of me, you know? So recently I went to Salzer's, and I know that they had quite a few new albums being released, and I just had to get my hands on them. So I'm going to show you guys what I found, and then I'm going to show you guys possibly the best, or not the best, but definitely probably the biggest surprise, I think, of all. So starting off, I got Kublai Khan, Exhibition of Prowess. Kublai Khan. Surprisingly, this was only $5. So, I just picked it up. I was like, you know what? I know about Kublai Khan a little bit, and I just thought to myself, $5, why not? So, there it is, Kublai Khan. Exhibition of Prowess. This next one is a brand new release. It's Terror, Still Suffer. I'm trying to get more into hardcore music, and honestly, when I saw that this album was out, I did listen to the music video for Still Suffer and also Fear the Panic, and honestly, they were really good. There's the back. There's the opening. I gotta say, I've been to quite a lot of hardcore shows lately, and man, mosh pits are the best, honestly. I love going to some hardcore shows. Shout out to hardcore bands. And then also, just wanted to show you guys this really cool poster that you can get. Terror, Still Suffer. You got the band right there. Flat Spot Records. And then on the back, all the songs with lyrics and pictures and stuff. This one was like $16, but I just felt like grabbing it because I noticed that they didn't seem to have a whole lot of copies left. So, got it. Terror, Still Suffer. This next one is also a brand new release. House of Cards by the Amity Affliction. This is Australian hardcore. Really good band. I know that they don't have their original bass player / clean vocalist, Aaron Stringer, anymore. They have a new guy named Johnny Reeves. He's from here from the States, but he's doing a pretty good job, honestly. This album actually really blew me away. And yeah, it was actually pretty good. I would have to say probably Kickboxer or Heaven Sent are probably one of those two is probably one of my favorite song, or my favorite song off this whole album, but it's really good. And it was on sale for like $11, and it was brand new, so I was like, I gotta get one. So this next one is for all you juggalos and juggalettes. I'm not much of a rap person, but when I was at the store, I noticed that they have a lot, and I mean quite a lot of EPs by ICP, so I picked up only one because I don't really know too much about it, and that's Yum Yum's Lure. There's Jay and there's Shaggy. I think that this was also like one of their like main albums, but this is just an EP because it only has 8 songs. But I don't know much about it. I just kind of looked at this cover and I was like, I'll pick it up. The next two are gospel themed ones. I do love gospel music. Motab, with Christmas hymns. The faith required it. And then Oh Divine Redeemer, because on Sundays I do like gospel music. I don't listen to anything but gospel on Sundays, and even throughout the week. I don't know. I love gospel. 9 Days, This is the one that has absolutely Story of a Girl. And I got it because it was only $3. So there it is, The Maddening Crowd. And now, for the last one. Social Distortion's Born to Kill. This is their first album in, I think, like 15 years or something. It's been a while. And, funny story, on Friday night, I went and got a bunch of albums, and I was going to pick up this one. And I read, they had a poster saying that the next day on Saturday, they were going to have a listening session to this album, and there's a free 7-inch. So I was like, oh, I thought I had to show up for the music listening to give out the free 7-inch. Well, I got there and I talked to one of the workers on Saturday, and he said, no. If you buy either the vinyl or the CD, you get the 7-inch for free. And I was like, whoa, okay. And he said, we only have one left. And I said, hold that 7-inch, please. And I got the last 7-inch. Last one. It's so beautiful. This one only has 2 songs, Born to Kill and Tonight. I'm going to show that one in a minute, but I also just wanted to show this album off too. And once again, if you open this up, you get this really cool poster like this, or this really cool poster. And now for the 7-inch. Honestly, I was debating about just keeping it sealed, but then I thought no. I knew I was going to open it up eventually. There it is. Pressed on classic black. There's the back. There's the cover. However, I'm going to tell you something else about this album. The record store that I went to wasn't just doing that. They were also giving out some other free stuff. Social Distortion sticker. And poster. So, yeah, Social Distortion, yeah, they're really pumping out this new album. I listened to a little bit of it so far, not the whole way through, but from what I listened to, it was great. If you're definitely a fan of, old school punk, or if you're new to the punk scene, definitely give it a listen to. Social Distortion will not lead you astray. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope that everything's going well for y'all in life, and take care and God bless.